Bite by Night just gave us a sneak peek of who their new killer is going to be. And as you saw in the thumbnail, that's right, it's Ennard. And he's looking insane. Yeah, he's looking really, really creepy in this picture right here. And he's going to be super amazing. But I want to thank you guys for getting me to 3K. Dang, you guys are impressing me. And honestly, we're rising up so fast in subscribers, we're going to get to 5K in no time. So it doesn't hurt to subscribe, and thank you guys so much. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So yeah, that's right. The third killer for Bite by Night is going to be Ennard. And this was an excellent pick from the devs. Ennard is an iconic villain in the game, and I think I have an idea of how his moves are going to work as well, because Ennard has a very, very well-known ability of quite literally crawling inside of dead people and reanimating their dead bodies. And yeah, you might be asking, MB, how would they use this in-game? And it's simple. Like they have done in many other games, it would be by impersonating your teammates. After Ennard gets a kill, I think that maybe there's a possibility that he will have the ability to reanimate their body, just like he did with Mike, tricking everybody around him until the corpse eventually rots and everybody knows it's Ennard underneath. And this would be amazing for getting close to your opponents and then, you know, taking them out, as a lot of other games do this. AI Oni from Pillar Chase has this exact same ability, and No More Innocence was going to have this ability, but ended up not having it because, you know, the game got canceled. But as for Ennard's other abilities, I'm thinking more of a kind of grapple kind of strategy. Because he has so many wires, it would make sense to wrap up and tangle his opponents to restrain them so he could get a lot of damage in quickly whenever he has them restrained. And hopefully your teammates would be able to help you out of this. Kinda like how Tripwire's grapple ability worked inside of Outcome Memories, where he grappled a lot of people and kept them restrained. Although maybe this would only work on one person at a time, we would just have to wait and see. But another thing they could add is if you take a look at Ennard's hands, you'll notice that there's a lot of wires sticking out, which could definitely work to apply some kind of shocked status effect, leaving opponents a little bit stunned, maybe possibly negating their movement abilities, or negating some of their regular abilities, kinda like the shock did in Outcome Memories. So overall, if I saw Ennard in game, I would want him to work a little bit like this. Although it's hard for him to actually get to you, he'll use his impersonation ability to do so, crawling inside of the flesh of someone he took out so he could reanimate their body and get close to his opponents. And whenever he does get close to his opponents, he can apply those grapples and stuns, like I said earlier, making it harder for them to get away and for him to apply huge amounts of damage, making him overall viable as a killer. But yeah, they could do a ton with Ennard. I'm honestly super excited to see what direction they take this killer in, as he has a ton of potential, and Ennard is an iconic FNAF villain, pretty much being the main antagonist of Sister Location. So yeah, Ennard is going to be awesome, and I'm so glad that they decided to add him as a killer. But that'll probably do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.